But overrides the play. Perfect shot.
What I call this is managing the corner. Most people know in an arena that the team that generally wins is the team that controls the wall. If you do not manage the corner correctly, you can lose up to 50% of all positive plays you generate by controlling the wall by mismanaging the corner. This is just a general explanation of what I mean by managing the corner, and then we'll discuss how you can stick and ball and do some other things with a foot mallet to learn how to do that. One quick thing to talk about when we do this is when you hit a ball into an arena wall, you should hit it with a spin that goes with the wall. What I mean by that, if the wall's on your right hand side, you want to hit a very slight cut shot so the ball is spinning into the wall, and that'll encourage the ball to stay on the wall. And ideally what you're looking for I'll just hit a few and then I'll tell you which one was good. Is a ball that runs around the corner like that. What that enables you to do is you make your shot here. You and your horse do not have to follow the corner with the player. Once you've hit that shot, you know exactly where it's going to show up. You want the ball to stop from roughly where it is to right in front of the goal, but not past the goal. You control the man on your hip and you can run across that corner, pick that ball up at that point, and give yourself an easy angle finish to the goal. That's the shot that you need to practice before you can learn to manage the corner. And I hit that shot with a slight cut shot to the right. And as you can see, you hit it every time with spin and it ends up basically in the same place. What I mean by managing the corner is no matter where you are in the arena, if you have control of the wall and you're trying to come down, whether it's the right hand side or the left hand side, does not matter. If you leave the ball in the corner, you severely reduce your chances of having a successful play. The reason for that is as your horse, every corner is different, every horse is different. If you try to make it with speed and your horse cuts the corner to the left, even the really good players will get a hold of the ball, but the chances of that ball popping out onto the left and that man being able to ride you off and steal the ball are greatly increased. If you get to the corner and you slow right down to make sure you can get control of that ball, the chances of that guy pinching you in the corner, stopping you, and stealing that ball are greatly increased. So the two important things are you either have to have the ball stop before the corner on the straight side of the wall, or have it run all the way through the corner. And what I like to do when we were in college, and what our coach taught us to do, is every time we were stick and balling, we'd get on the wall no matter what we were doing, and we'd learn to hit a ball that stopped just short of the corner. The arena's too nice, that one's going to run long. But even there is fine because your horse is still going straight. But ideally, anywhere with that distance from the corner. Once you get to that point, you want to hit those other shots that I talked about so the ball runs all the way through the corner. I think it's best to start with a foot mallet and just get the feel of the arena and the feel of how the ball moves around. When you're traveling, especially in high school and college polo, every single arena is different, every corner is different. And what we used to do as a team was go into the arenas, get there an hour before we were supposed to play with a foot mallet and go hit it off the walls, hit it off the corners, and learn how the corners bounce and where the best place was to hit it on the corners so that you'd end up with a ball in that position over there. When we're stick and balling, the best thing to do is to start with a few balls in the ideal spot and learn this shot, because that's the much harder one. Once you've learned that and got that shot down, then stick and ball from anywhere you want to in the arena with an eye to getting the ball into this area. So you want one shot to here, one shot around, and then finish. And that's what we'll have Pete attempt to demonstrate here. Aim 1/3 down into the corner. That is a perfect example of what happens when you do not manage the corner. it gets into that spot, you have a horse that's trying to turn left. There you go again. See, even if it falls short, it falls on the straight side. It's an easy finish. But the one just before that, when he topped the bull and it didn't carry through, the whole way through he's struggling to catch it. It's behind his horse is trying to run the turn. It makes it very difficult. Again there, he didn't let it get far enough past the corner. Struggles with that shot. Remember to use a little spin. Basically, in general, the point is, and you saw some examples there of when it works great, and an example of when it didn't work great. When the ball he mishit the ball, it slowed down in the corner. He was trying to dig it out from behind him, and the point I was trying to make at the beginning of this is, you can do everything else 100% correctly. You can get control of the wall, you can have your whole teammates protect you behind, you can do everything, but if you make the play wrong in the corner, you throw away all that good work that you had beforehand. And that's why I think there's more opportunities, even if you're not controlling the wall, that this happens in a game where if you do it correctly, it's going to have a lot of positive results than there is if you control the wall. So I would work on this as much, if not more, than learning how to control the wall. Otherwise, you just throw all that good work away.